Hi guys, welcome to Old Smoking Steve. Today we're going to be smoking up a turkey, and we're going to do it spatchcock style. There's a lot of different methods of doing turkey. You can inject it, brine it, whatever. There's no right way or wrong way of doing it. I like to inject myself, so we'll be injecting this one and putting a little seasoning on the outside, and I'm going to prep it up today, and we'll be smoking it in the morning. So I'm going to pause this video and get the turkey out of the fridge and show you how we prep it up. Okay, here's what we're going to be smoking up. It's a butterball. We bought it frozen, and it's been thawing out for a couple days in the fridge, and we're going to get it all prepped up here. And she weighs in at 11.94 pounds, just a little bit under 12 pounds. So it should be a pretty quick smoke. It's not a real big turkey. Okay guys, let's start getting this ready. We've got some kitchen shears here, and we're going to cut this backbone out. That's what you call spatchcocking. We're going to cut the backbone out and spread it out and lay it flat. I like the spatchcock because it cooks more evenly, cooks a little faster, and it seems to be a lot more moist when you do it spatchcock style. Okay, a couple more cuts here, and we'll have this backbone removed, and then we're going to open it up and rinse it out real good and clean the inside out. Okay, we got the inside rinsed out, and all we need to do now is pat it dry, both on the inside and the back side. So we'll flip him over here and pat him dry on this side. Okay guys, I got a little injection mix going here, and I'm just going to dump a little bit of this in this container so I don't cross-contaminate the rest of the mixture. What we're going to be doing is using this injector. You can buy these at almost any grocery store, and we're going to load it up here and inject the breast in several places to create a lot of moisture and nice flavor in there. Now I've used a lot of other injections in the past. You can buy a lot of different flavors in grocery stores and what have you, but it seems like I always come back to this one. Seems to be what I like the best. So I'm going to be including this recipe of this injection here towards the end of the video, and you can copy that down and use it if you like. Okay, we're going to continue to inject both breasts here, and you want to make sure you poke it in several places and get plenty of liquid in there. Okay, what we're doing here is coating the outside of the turkey with softened butter. We want to rub it on here real good. That'll give something for the seasoning to stick to when we put the seasoning on, and also it'll help keep the turkey moist as well. Okay, here's what we're going to be using for seasoning. A little bit of rosemary and some thyme, and also a little salt and pepper. And also I've taken the zest from one orange and mixed in with the rosemary and thyme. And what we're going to do is just sprinkle this around inside the cavity and whatnot, and we're going to give it a pretty good coating, and then we'll be flipping it over and doing the other side. I've tried different rubs and seasonings in the past, but I just thought I'd mix it up here a little bit and try this mixture and see how it comes out. And at the end of the video, when it gets done smoking, we'll give it the old taste test and let you know. Okay, we got our rosemary and thyme and orange zest on there. Now we're going to give a little coat of salt and pepper, and we're going to put a little bit on both sides, so give it a little more flavor. When we get done with the salt and pepper here, we're just going to go ahead and put it in the fridge and let it sit in there overnight, and then pull her out in the morning and put her on the smoker. Okay, I've transferred it to a little bigger pan here so we could kind of open up the breastbone a little bit. I'm starting out with a knife here and getting it cut. Then we'll be pushing down on it and breaking that breastbone so it'll lay flat. Okay guys, she's been in the fridge overnight, and we just pulled it out, and this is what she looks like before she goes into the smoker. Okay, as you can see, we got our smoker going, and looks like she's smoking pretty good. It's about 250 degrees right now. We're going to smoke it for the first hour at 250. Then after that first hour, we're going to crank it up to 295, 300. Okay, we got our turkey in here, and as you can see, we have a temperature probe stuck in the breast. We're going to let that breast get up to 165 degrees and double check that, and we want the thigh at 170 degrees, then it'll be done. Okay, that leftover injection that we didn't use, we're going to use that to mop the turkey with, and we're going to be mopping it every 30-40 minutes or so. It'll help with the skin get a little more crispier, and also just add a little more flavor. Okay guys, it's been smoking here for 3 hours, and the temperature is 165 in the breast, and the grill temperature is 293. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see what she looks like. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. Okay, what we're going to do here is double check our meat probe. I like to use a digital thermometer and just to double check and make sure it's done. So I'm going to poke it in the breast here, and looks like it's 165.2. Check it over here on the other side. 165.3. And also I'm going to check it in the thigh here. We're looking for 170 degrees, and that's 170.2. And this side is 170.3. So looks like she's done. So we're going to get it off the grill and get it inside and let it rest. Okay, we got her inside now, and this is what she looks like. We're going to let her set for a half hour, 40 minutes, lightly covered with foil, and just let it rest and let that moisture seep back into the meat. Okay guys, she's been resting here for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and uncover it and see about slicing it up. I like to go ahead and try to get the breast cut off. Looking mighty good. Really looking moist. Okay, got that all cut up. It's really juicy. Hard to go wrong when you smoke your turkey. And when you spatchcock it, it seems to cook a little quicker and a little more uniform. And it seems to be pretty juicy. I'm going to pause the video here and zoom in on this so you can take a good look at it. I don't know whether you can see all the juice that's in there or not, but you know what's coming up, guys. Old SmokinSteve's going to have to check this out and do the old taste test. Okay, guys, I'm just going to cut me off a little piece here and see how it is. It's a pretty good hunk, but I'm going to give it a whirl. You're not going to be disappointed with this one. It's a good one. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of sweet, and a little bit of savory. And really juicy.